Good evening and welcome to the Star Chamber Show live podcast. It is episode number 500 tonight. Yes, folks, we've hit the milestone 500 episodes as of tonight, dating back about 14 years when this road began with this podcast to serve the creative community, highlight talented creatives of all genres and the full range. We've had, of course, lots of writers. We have screenwriters. We have artists, musicians. We've had all kinds of folks on the show. And, of course, in the co-hosting chair for a lot of this show over the last many years is the vivacious, the loquacious, and the audacious Holly Phillippe, who is with us tonight. There's Holly.
I'm here.
You are here for number 500. Not bad. Not bad. That's not too shabby.
What year did you start? You started. What year did it start?
Just later in 2012. It was a little bit later in 2012 when it actually started, and it's gone through weekly formats and something. So we did a bi-weekly format for a little while. But then we settled into our weekly Wednesday evening format, and it's been that way for several years. And here we are, 500 shows later.
I was going to say, I think I have co-hosted since, 2016?
Yeah, about 2016.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We've dealt with tornadoes, power outages. We've dealt with guests that couldn't had trouble logging in. We've had lots of curveballs thrown at us across the years. Lots of interesting stories. We've had, of course, a lot of great guests and a lot of shows, of course, that have gone absolutely smoothly. We've been on two main platforms and very happy with the one we're on right now, Podbean. And we have, it's been a pretty crazy road, as it tends to be when you do live shows.
and some, people, we've had dropped calls. We've had, like you said, tornadoes. We've been in ice storms. I've sit here and heard ice hitting the windows. There's all kinds of stuff that goes on. Kitty cats, getting in there. Meow. You'll hear an occasional meow. Right now, they're watching Kitty Cat TV. I just turned it down, so if you heard some birds a chirping, two of them are laying here watching Kitty Cat TV. Yes. Queen Victoria and Prince Albert are watching birdies. So
they did not want to miss the show tonight because they have been with us for at least 6 years of shows and around these shows because they're always around. If they're out here with me or they're in there with you, they are around during the shows. So they're very familiar with it. So is Leopold. So
yes, Leopold is too, and Leopold's the one you're going to hear talking.
Probably, yes. Or the one you'll actually hear speak in English is Albert, because he keeps trying to form actual words, and I'm not even.
He's going to do it. No, he's going to do it.
He's going to do it one day. I'm confident. There's one smart cat, and you can tell that he's trying to work out how to form his mouth to actually say words.
And when he does it, we're going to have him on the Star Chamber show.
Yes. Our first official cat guest. He may not say a lot, but if we
tries to say "mama," I'm trying my best to get him to say "mama," and he moves his lips. He'll try to move it and make it's the funniest thing because he'll be in my face and I'm like, say "mama, mama," right. And he tries so hard. And I've known one cat that did, and they were Siamese and years ago. But that cat would cry, "Mama, mama," real plain. So it's smart. Possible. It's just getting him to do it.
Yep, and if he does master this, though, we'll definitely add him as a co-host because what show wouldn't want an actual cat as a co-host? So we'll get him in there. But
Eva says from Vamp Chat, Danny, Eva, she says he's like a cat from outer space. That's true.
He is.
And what a chat! I tell you what a room we've got out there tonight.
Yeah, it's
rolling. I'm telling you, look on. We even got we've even got, you're not going to believe this, Jason William Allen out
No
there.
way.
Hi,
No way.
baby.
The man
Hi.
behind JWA-TV, the music man, the poet,
Yeah,
the artist.
he is sneaking in there.
The artist of whom we have some of his great works on our wall that we enjoy every day here at
About
the
every
house.
wall of our
Yeah.
house has some Jason William Allen
Yeah,
artwork
I see
that
we
he's
got some
given me over the years.
great
Yes.
guests and listeners and all. I did see though, when I started the show, the first icon to flash up was Eva Vertrice. Yeah, from Vamp Chat with Dan
Aha.
Weed was the first icon to flash on. I was curious who would make it first on the 20 on the 500th show, the 500th show, and yes, it was Eva Vertrice by a hair because this chat room is filled up fast and looking good tonight. Yeah, we got a lot of chatter going on tonight in the chat room. This tonight's show format's going to be a little unusual because we don't have a guest. We're going to celebrate, just hang out,
Hang out.
talk. But of course, we do have some cool stuff to share with you.
And
Oh,
if you want to, any of you want to pop in, yeah, pop in here in a little bit after we do the official announcements, and just say hello, and
yeah,
tell us
we
a
will
funny
take
memory
call-ins.
from the show or
Yeah, tell us.
Imaginarium.
Yeah,
There's
tell us.
plenty.
Yes, and because of course now for the past several years we this show has developed to be the official podcast of Imaginarium. So we always keep you up to date in the first segments on new things with Imaginarium. Tonight definitely ties to it because we're going to announce live on the show the Imagined
Well,
Award finalists. We are,
I
and
say we get into it.
but we
We've
are going
got
to get into
announcements,
yes,
and
but
we got finalists, and let's get into the party. Let's
yeah.
go.
Well, let's go ahead and I will get just the regular announcements out of the way, and then we will acknowledge the fine folks that brought you tonight's show, and then we'll go right into the finalist announcements. So, how's that sound, Holly?
Great.
I think that's some order. We want to have a little structure, just a little bit. But
Us.
as far as regular, hey, we've been on time. We've been on time.
Hey, I was on
Mostly,
time tonight. You all better be damn proud. I was
yeah,
on time.
yeah,
And this
that
chat
is
room is
impressive.
popping and I'm loving it. I'm here for it. Yes, yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, keep a watch on it so you can get some good comments from the chat room.
Oh, I
So I saw
definitely will.
a feisty bunch in there. Got Carol Preflatish in there.
There is.
Saw Moon in there. KB Carlisle. Amanda's in there. Joking, who I think is Chad Elliott. Is that Chad
Jessica
Elliott?
Lindsay's in there. Alyssa
Lindsay,
Davis is in there.
Alyssa
J.
Davis.
Patrick
Nice.
Lamar.
Yes, the
Hi, Jay.
man. J. Patrick Lamar, the man everybody
Sharon
wants to see.
Provost is in there.
All right. That's nice.
Amanda.
Good crowd. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and give you the quickly go through the latest additions to the show. We always do this in the first segment, and in that past week we have added 2 panelists, 1 spotlighted guest, and added a workshop and 2 panels. So as far as the guests that have been added, we are proudly welcoming back author and game designer John R. Osborne as an official panelist, and also author and poet Heather Rose Thompson, who is making her debut as an official panelist at Imaginarium, and that is awesome. And then today, earlier, and I hope I have his pronunciation right. I'll do my best, as always. But author, screenwriter, podcaster, journalist, and paranormal investigator Ron Iacovetti. And boy, is he cool? I mean, he is a. He takes a hard science approach to paranormal investigations, and it is really cool. And he's a satirist, and he has a lot of academic insight and background, and he's an author. He's got 6 books out, and he does some really really cool stuff. And more on him in a second because one of those workshops that has just been added is presented by Ron, and it's called Metaphysics and Paranormality, and it's about a new and more grounded reframing of paranormal phenomena that does not clash with science and as many explanations do today. And so he goes into a lot of things with, including a unique spirit box kind of, or something different from a spirit box, but something he's developed called TDSE, the Digital Seance Experience. And yeah, it's going to be a presentation on that. But yeah, he brings an academic and scientific approach to it. So this should be really interesting. We also have one that's going to be valuable in panels, navigating publishing scams. And this one's near and dear to me
Yes.
because I've been helping out some authors recently, just just in the past week even, that have dealt with
Horrible.
horrendously egregious scams, as far as in the world of in the world of cover artists and artists and and publishing services and even editing services and all those kind of things. And it's but yes, there's a lot of author. You get tons of emails and you get pressured and preyed upon by a lot of folks, especially if you're a new author. And so this is going to be a panel on how to navigate that and how to spot the red flags and what kind of tactics are being used by a lot of these what I call scammers. But that's going to be, I think, a very valuable and very good panel. And I could tell a number of horror stories myself of writers that I've worked with that I've helped to either get out of bad situations or get out of being caught by this sort of thing. And it never ceases to amaze me the kind of stuff that is tried on authors these days. So that's going to be a good one. And then the last one is the story of Amelia, the largest cell phone in history, and how she's changed the world, with moderator Clayton Barnett. And it's all about how you can explore how in a specific how memes can take on a life of their own and sometimes even like completely change in what they represent from what the original creators intended. It's a really going to be a really interesting panel on how stories and narratives can change based on how an audience receives it and adopts it, and may potentially use a character. So it's going to be really interesting
Yeah, and how
panel.
things can grow out of nothing.
Yeah,
I
things can.
mean,
Yeah,
I mean, it was out of a meme.
yeah, it's going to be a really interesting panel from even a historical perspective. And so, yeah, that's the new additions. And then, so yeah, that's it. Anything else from you, Holly? Or I will go ahead and
Mm-mm.
get our sponsors announced. But it
Let's do
is
it.
tonight, Sandy Lender, the genre blender, and she has a very special message for the 500th show. And then we will acknowledge the fine folks at Per Bostet. And then I'll give you a little bit about Pen Crafters because that's coming up in mid-March. You can sign up now. Great 7-week program with 7 mentors, and it's fabulous from Lynn Tincher from the Ground Up Books. And I am proud to be a mentor in this program. So I'll give you that one first, and then we'll give you a little bit about Per Bostet, and then we'll end on a special message from Sandy Lander. But first, here's Pen Crafters.
Writers, this is your sign. Pen Crafters is a 7-week mentorship program from the Ground Up Books that connects you directly with published authors and industry professionals who help you strengthen your writing, finish your book, and move toward publication with confidence. Seats are extremely limited and enrollment is open now. Do not wait for someday. Go to FromTheGroundUpBooks.com, search for Pen Crafters, and apply today. Your story is ready. Let's get it written.
And thank you, Lynn, for that spot. We definitely want to encourage you to check that out at FromTheGroundUpBooks.com. That's where you can go to get more info and to sign up. And Per Bostet, who have been steadfast with us all the way through this big journey. Per Bostet, and I want to give a special shout out to Ren Garcia of League of Elders series. They've just
Yep.
absolutely been huge supporters of this show through the
Yep.
years. Per Bostet,
Constant supporters.
yes. The Per Bastet Publications is a small press based in Louisville metro area, specializing in speculative fiction and other outside-the-box books. With 40 titles in print and ebook formats and a handful of audiobooks, Per Bastet offers a little bit of everything. Check out Frenemies in Space, Marian Allen's new science fiction short story collection featuring return character Smartmouth Connie Phelan. Or try Michael Dabney's latest David Blaze mystery, A Deadly Game, a prequel set in 1984 Philly. You can find these titles and more at perbostetpublications.com, at Amazon, or you can find the press in person at Kentucky and Indiana book fairs and conventions. Per Bastet Publications, where timeless tales unfold. Shout out to Teely Harris, Marian Allen, and Sarah Marion, the literary triumvirate of Per Bastet. Yes. Yeah, very, very much.
Yes, they're great.
All right, Holly. Now you haven't heard this one yet. None of you have. This was sent
Uh-oh.
to me today by
Woo, I
Sandy
knew it.
Williams, and she is working a crazy schedule.
Yeah, she is.
I don't know whether or not she might pop in tonight to say hi,
We
but
did talk to her earlier.
we did talk to her earlier. She's thinking of everybody, and definitely is just amazing. So, a little bit from Sandy. Here you go.
I want to say congratulations to the Star Chamber for 500 episodes devoted to the creative community. This fantasy author wants to thank you for platforming indie creatives week after week. I'm proud to support your ongoing efforts for the arts and so very glad this program exists. Here's to 500 more. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Sandy, and we will do our best. And we will do our best to make sure that this show continues, and we always will work to strive to do better and better in our craft of it. And of course, supporting creatives is the most important thing. So we will do our best, Sandy. We appreciate you. And so Holly,
Hmm.
I think it's come to at least the time for
Oh, they're
something.
on pins and needles. Let's do it. They're on pins and needles. You know they are.
So I
And
think that's
guys, before you start flooding my email tomorrow, I will be sending out emails to all the finalists, every one of you. It's going to take me a long time, but I'll get it done tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to
If I
give
don't get it all done tomorrow, I'll go into Friday, but you will get it by the weekend. And I will send you the oh gosh, the name has just left my head. The laurel. I will send you the
Laurel.
yes,
Yeah,
the laurel to put on your
yeah,
books that
yeah.
you are an Imadjinn finalist.
Yes, this is an award in itself. Let me
And
tell you,
I'm
we've
gonna
been.
well let me tell you before you get started. This year we got more submissions than we ever have. It was a lot to verify and for our committee to go through and noodle through this. And we had to recheck and recheck and recheck. It is tight. This
Mhm,
is going to be one hell of a contest. I can't wait. You can't even predict who's going to win this because the titles are so good. The,
mhm.
the level of artistry is so good that it's just unreal. So I just can't wait.
Yeah. Largest number yet, and we were excited about last year. That was a record-setting year in terms of entries, and this year blew it away, frankly. And as far as like the number of entries and the quality is just awesome. We had a lot of presses that are very notable that submitted for the very first time. So yes, this year was extremely competitive, and so if you did not make as a finalist, it is nothing on you. Believe me, it is just a
No,
matter of this was a
yeah,
lot of really really really
this
good
is crazy.
entries, and it was very difficult. And I want to thank the committee because I know they worked very hard. I did not actually get to see the list, the final finalists,
Yep,
until
till today.
late this afternoon. So I could put together, a format of page that will go up later on the Imaginarium website, and then get ready for the show tonight. But when I looked at this list, I was I'm just blown away. It is an amazing list. I mean, some strong titles are in this list, and then the new categories. Very excited to welcome aboard best magazines and periodicals, and also best westerns. So we have two new categories this year, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
of
Yep.
course, as we that grows, the number of judges involved grows and everything else. So it's a lot to tackle, and
It is.
so yeah, I salute. Holly for all her work and doing all the checks and rechecks and the committee and everything else, and it's a Herculean task, but we
It
have
is.
them. And yes, and I think this is absolutely shines this group. So I'm going to go through each category, and again, hopefully, I will get all pronunciations as good as possible. So yes, we will start with best anthology, multiple authors. The finalists for the Imadjinn Awards this year are Dancing with Destruction, editor Jason Cordova. Love at Harriet, editor Elizabeth Ann Lance. What Swallows the Light, editors Paula Limbaugh, Victoria Kiska, Charlene Dutoit, and Teresa Derwin. And fourth, we have four in this category. The last finalist in this category is It Came from the Trailer Park, Double Wide Volume 1, editors William Joseph Roberts and Jesse James Fain. And those are your finalists in Best Anthology. Now we will move on to Best Audiobook Narration. Ghost Ship Derelict, Dagdan Federation Universe Book 1, narrated by Brian Fairbank. Shadow Card Guardian, narrated by Anna Delphine. Bowen Island, A Folly Beach Mystery, narrated by Rich Fraser. Harvest of Evil, Book 1 of the John Fisher Chronicles, narrated by Perry Wentz. Congratulations to all the Best Audiobook Narration finalists. And next is Best Children's Book, What Farm Boots Are For, by Carol June Franks. Sunny and the Round Things, by Genia de Lima. And The Young Dragon and the Curse of Tempest Isle, by Alyssa Davis. So congratulations to our Best Children's Book finalists. And I think Holly mentioned that Alyssa is in the chat room. So congratulations
She
to you,
is.
Alyssa.
Congrats
All right.
out there.
I get to say congrats to someone directly tonight. That's great.
Ha
Let's
ha.
see. Best cross-genre novel, We Are Travelers, by Kylie Pattison. We have The Eagle Flies at Night, by Lance Lute. And Clutching Cthulhu's Pearls, by Marilyn Barr. Those are your best cross-genre novel finalists.
And I love that title. I love the title of that, Clutching Cthulhu's Pearls. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that is a great title.
That's good.
And then we have Best Faith-Based Novel category. Love Makes Way, by Hallie Bridgman. 4 Moments, a Dylan Drake story, by Jake Patrick Lamar.
Hey, he's in the chat. Congrats.
Congratulations, Jay Patrick. And then The Stories We Carry, by Robin W. Pearson. Those are your finalists in Best Faith-Based Novel. Now we will move to Best Fantasy Novel. Rise from Ruin, from Melissa Olthoff. Account of Courage, from Nancy Moser. The Blacksmith's Boy, from Bruce Buchanan. And The Healer's Heir, by Katie Fitzgerald. And those are your fantasy finalists for this year's Imadjinn Awards. Next category is Best Game Module Rulebook. And we had just one finalist that made the cut, and that was Evolved Super Heroic Time Travel RPG. And that is by Josh Palmer. Then we have Best Historical Fiction Novel. In Harm's Way, by Thomas M. Wing. Whistles of the Wendigo, a Joint Task Force 13 legacy novel, by Charlie Cox. And then Thrall of Deception, a Tale from Norviger. And this is from Edale Lane. Congratulations to all of you. And now we will move on to Best Horror Novel. The Great Dick and the Dysfunctional Demon, from Barry Maher. And yes, that is the title, folks.
I love it.
Yes. The Exorcist House Resurrection, from Nick Roberts. Southern Cross, Vaughn A. Jackson. And Darkness Calls, from Joe Chianakis. Congratulations to all the horror finalists. The next category is Best Literary Fiction Novel. The finalists are Again, Only More Like You, from Catalina Margulis. Exiting the Bluegrass Turnpike, from Benjamin Rue Silman. And The Ashes of Us, from Ashley Baker. Congratulations to all finalists for Best Literary Fiction. Next category is Best Middle Grade Book. Dreams of Gold and Fire, from Fred Phillips. Not Lucille, from Mike Steele. Scareville, Food to Die For, from John Ward. Congratulations to all our finalists there. Next category is Best Mystery Novel. Alibi for Murder, from Melody Romeo. Crossfire, a Folly Beach mystery from Bill Knoll. And Shattered Sanctuary from Nancy Mell. And that is our finalists in Best Mystery. Congratulations to all of you. Best Nonfiction Book, When the Smoke Cleared from Detective Lieutenant Bill Powers. A Monster in Mount Pleasant from C.J. Williams. 52 Weeks, 52 Sherlock Holmes novels by Paul Bishop. And Abundantly Brilliant, A Story of Pain, Power, and Perseverance from Black Maria. And that is our finalists. Those are our finalists for Best Nonfiction Book. Congratulations. Best Paranormal Romance Novel is our next category. Finalists are S'more Love from Kay Rose, Resurrection from Karen White, and Dancing with a Demon from L.R. Braden. Those are your finalists for Best Paranormal Romance. And now moving on to Best Poetry Collection Single Author. The finalists are The Book of Hours from Darius Jones, I Am, You Are, Part of It All from Carla Silvic, and then The Eighth from Rita Spalding. Congratulations to all of you for Best Poetry Collection. And now we will move to Best Romance Novel. Everybody Knows from Ariella Talix. No Apologies from Andrea Janelle. And The Scald Crow from Karen White. And those are your Best Romance Novel finalists. Congratulations. And now we're moving on to Best Science Fiction Novel. Bifrost Down from John R. Osborne. Dead to Rights, a Car Warriors Auto Duel novel from Jay Barnson. And Frozen Echoes from Ed Downs. And those are your finalists for Best Science Fiction Novel. And then our next category is Best Short Story Collection Single Author. 6 O'Clock House and Other Strange Tales from Rebecca Cuthbert. Midnight Vintage, Joshua Viola and Sean Eads. And The Wind's Four Quarters from Alma Alexander. And those are your finalists for Best Short Story Collection. Now we'll move on to Best Short Story. Through the Holler into the Dark from Emma E. Murray. Love's Fiercest Light from Hallie Bridgman. The Leper's Garden from Jeff Clulow. And This Broken World from Mia Dahlia. And those are your finalists for Best Short Story. Now on to the Best Song Lyrics category. The Long Road from Romana Berenth. Hush from Jason William Allen. And Finish Line from Jason William Allen. And those are your finalists for Best Song Lyrics.
Yay.
Now we will move to Best. Jason, I believe, is in the chat room, yes?
Yes, he is.
Congratulations,
Congrats, Jay.
Jay. And now we will move on to Best Thriller Novel. The First Wives from S.E. Reed. Collateral Damage from Mick Williams. And Cash Target from Edel Lane. And those are your finalists for Best Thriller Novel. And now we'll move to Best Urban Fantasy Novel. House of Owls from John R. Osborne. The Unilife, or no, sorry, let me get this straight. The Unlife of Lisa Cooper. Vengeance from J.M. Selly. A Conundrum of Wizards from K.R. Beatty. And then Reaper from John G. Hartness. Congratulations to all of you for Best Urban Fantasy Novel. And now we'll move to a Best Western Novel, one of our two new categories for 2026. Iron Horse from Will Neely. Legends of the West from Michael Black. and Blood Lake from C.M. Saunders. Those are your finalists for Best Western Novel. And now we'll move on to Best Young Adult Novel. The Unraveling of Emmeline Dulaine from Lindsay A. Franklin. Awakening, Winberry Journals, Book 1 from Lynn Tencher. Missing Mom from Lynn Slaughter. And Paramore from Robin Alvarez. And congratulations to all of you for Best Young Adult Novel. And then our final category of the evening, one of the two newest ones, Best Magazine Periodical. Kentucky Monthly from Stephen M. Vest. Pear Abnormal Magazine from H. David Blaylock. And Craft Paper Muse from Anna Maria Selvaggio. Also, you know her as Renmillion. And I don't know if she is in the chat to congratulate or not, but those are your finalists in Best Magazine Periodical. And yes, that is our quite a list. Quite a list.
It's quite a list.
That's a big list. Yeah, because I can feel it in my throat. And I'm going to need to take a sip of my beverage here. Just get my voice back a little bit. That was a long list. That was quite a field. And
it is, yeah.
As you can tell from the names, that is a fantastic group right there. Yeah, it is definitely going to be a very difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Don't envy the judges.
No,
I don't.
No, it's going to be tight. It's going to be hard, and everybody who made it, you really went through.
Yeah.
A hard line of choices. Yeah. I mean, it was tough.
Yeah.
Very close, very tough. Come down to just a few minute details. So, yeah, I mean, it gets better and better each year. So if you made it, pat yourself on the back for extra kudos. Cause yeah, it was tough. And
those of you that are finalists.
And those that didn't, you got it next year. Keep going. Keep going.
Yep, and we, of course, we always expand. There's going to be probably at least 2 to 3 new categories added next year. We've got 2 that I think for sure will be, which we'll comment more when we make that final decision. But yeah, we'll keep growing it. But yeah, it's not, if you didn't make as a finalist, it's definitely not any indictment, because it was super competitive and I mean just razor tight. And it is, and for those of you that did get named finalists, yeah, definitely. That tonight is an award in itself, and definitely you can display that laurel with a lot of pride, because it was a lot of competition for these slots. So, but yeah, now the fun part gets underway. All the judges get to reading all these books. So but the good news is at least they're getting, I mean, I know they're getting great stuff to read. So yeah, they're definitely going to be very, very happy readers as far as the quality level. But determining, who wins on out of the finalists is going to be a very tough one, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. Yeah, like I said, it would be razor thin, competition there too.
So, but be proud of yourself, finalist, because this wasn't easy, and you got some hard competition there. And so if you made it, pat yourself, like I said, on the back. Congrats to all of you, and good luck. And those of you that didn't make it, you got next year. Keep a writing, keep a going. It's going to expand, and you just don't know year to year, who's going to enter what. So keep going.
Yes, definitely. And, but that was, as you heard, that was quite a field just listed, and a lot of good presses were represented in that group. There's lots of self-published authors as well, but a lot of really good presses are in those names that we mentioned, or behind them on the press on that. But let's see here. We've got let's see. We do have a call, Holly.
Yes.
And I'm excited. He made it. I think it's the man himself. We're going to find out. He's calling all the way from the West Coast, I believe. We're going to find out here. Is he on yet?
Nope.
No. Oh no.
Nope.
We're waiting.
I don't see him. I don't see him. Oh, it says he's
How's
live.
that?
There he is.
Hey.
He's on.
I had to push a
Hey.
button.
Well, you're calling all the way from the West Coast. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm in Seattle right now, and I'm actually waiting on a friend of mine, and we're going to go. Any guesses where we're going? That's right. We're going to the bar.
To get some bourbon.
That's right.
It involves
That's
bourbon.
right.
Oh,
Yes,
it sounds so
yes,
good
yes.
right now. Well,
And
great
so,
going up for me.
Andrew Walter is a friend of mine, and known him for years. Great writer. And so I didn't. It'd been a long time since I'd seen him, and he just walked in the door. So anyway, I'll let you guys
Fantastic.
go.
Well, hey,
Well,
Mike.
thank you, Michael Nost.
Thank you.
I'll let him say something real quick.
Okay.
This is a live podcast, so Andrew Walter, my good friend, put him on the spot. He's a great writer.
Oh, I'm on the spot. Wow. Hey, how's it going?
Well, hello, Andrew. Good to meet you. Hey, you're going to have to be on our show. Mike will have to get you, in here.
Yeah.
We'll have to have you as a guest on here. This is our 500th episode.
Awesome. Yes. That sounds great.
So have a few bourbons for for the show tonight.
In our honor. Yes.
I will do that.
Yeah, right. I'd love to talk longer, but bourbon's
calling.
Yeah.
Take care.
Hey, congratulations, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
That was the legendary Michael Nost and Andrew Walter, who I know his work. Fantastic writer, and he does need to be on the show. But and there's some names in there that Michael has mentored and done work with as an author coach in workshops and stuff that were in that finalist list tonight. So I know he's probably excited about a few of those names that were in there. So yes, let's bring on. We do have another caller coming in.
Woo!
We do. Let's go ahead and bring her aboard right now. It looks like it's. I think it's Rose.
Yes, it's that Rose.
It's that Rose.
Marie Machado.
I have somebody sitting with me though.
Ooh.
Can you guess who's sitting with me?
Would it be Les Murphy?
Correct.
Yes.
Greetings.
Less is more.
No, let me tell you, he brings so much positivity to any situation that you can factually say that less is more.
It's true.
When it comes to
less
any
is more, then how are you keeping score?
That's right.
It's good to hear from you guys.
Yeah, a double call. Nice.
It's good to be here. I dressed up for the podcast.
Well, fantastic.
The only problem is it's an audio podcast, so we can't show you off.
I'm in my PJs and my hair's up in a bun. I look real cute.
I'm in PJs too. My Hocus Pocus PJs.
Oh, mine's Jack Skeleton. Well, it's Jack and Sally.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. Jack and Sally.
Yeah, I'm not wearing anything cool or like you guys, so I can't say.
Well, we had to crash the party because it's the 500th episode.
Right?
Yeah, can you believe it? Well, I mean, it's been quite a ride, and I tell you, we're gonna keep it chugging, Rose. We're gonna definitely. I know we've had both of you on before, and you guys have been guests in the past, and definitely. It'd probably be near about time to get you back for a full episode. But tell us, any memories, thoughts, or anything.
Memories, funny, Imaginarium antics, or you got some stories.
Oh, there's so many. Les, you go.
I was going to say the same thing.
Well, you're like an elephant.
It's hard to pin down just one.
That could be taken a few different ways.
Right. Memory, like an elephant.
It's always a good time.
It's not the elephant show, I promise. Sorry, I've been working on smut all day, so my head's in the gutter.
I know, that's what I thought. Like, wait a minute. That's a different show.
Oh,
fun. That's fun. So let's hear a story. Story.
Story,
Story.
story.
I can't think of anything singular. It's all
There's so many.
right.
I know.
Well,
I
one
know.
thing
I
is,
could say one. My favorite would probably be the very first time I ever went to Imaginarium, and I was
God.
so nervous. Yes, without you.
That's why it was the best.
No, it wasn't.
I see how it is.
I remember that one. I do remember that
She
one.
remembers it the most. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because you know why I remember that one, Rose? Because
I do too.
you had me go around with you to some of the room party stuff afterwards to help
Yes.
shield against creepers.
Yes.
To be
That's
your
right.
shield against the just in case there were any. Of course we
That's right.
definitely
I forgot about that.
kick those folks.
Yeah.
We definitely don't. We have our no harassment policy, of course, so we don't like that behavior. But I remember Rose was a little nervous at her
Mhm.
at her convention visit, so she actually had me go around with her just in case there were
I
some.
was the shadow.
Yeah.
I was Steven's shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because I rarely see Steven in the evening because he does his thing, I do mine, and you never know where I'm going to end up, and I usually come crawling in, or Jason's taking me to my door at 4 a.m. and then Stephanie teleports in my room, scares me half to damn death, and that's a whole other story. But yes, I remember
Yeah.
that you were nervous and
Yeah.
you were like, "Can you walk around?"
Yeah.
Steven's like, "I'll go with you. You don't have to
Yep.
worry about nothing here." But Rose had
Yeah.
never been. She didn't know what to expect, and
No.
so we did. I remember that very well.
Yes, and it was 2018.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So,
what I about remember.
yes, it was awesome. And now I run around like, it's no biggie. I'm
Well,
perfectly fine.
Well, yeah.
The environment now, and that it is a very safe place to be. And
Oh,
very,
yes.
everybody watches out for everybody. So yeah, now you know.
Oh,
So,
yes. Now I just
that
have to
works.
watch and pay attention to where Les goes because he gets
Yeah.
lost.
Well, Les, if you get lost, you'll probably find me somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Or
You
hear
never
her.
know.
Just stop and listen.
Wherever it's the
You'll hear Holly.
loudest. You listen, you'll hear me. So yeah, you'll hear me before you see me. So just listen, and
Mhm.
you'll find me.
Oh, yeah. But it's our vacation time, so he's even
Nice.
already put in for his vacation to come this summer. So we're really looking forward to it.
Well, I love how you all
Fantastic.
always are able to come to the Troll Pub where we do our kind of wrap up celebration on a Sunday
Yep.
night. And then usually, we are able to at least meet you guys for lunch on the Monday
Yes.
Yeah.
afterward, because we stay through till Tuesday now. But yeah, you guys usually join us for a lunch on the Monday before you head out. So that's been a great for me personally. That's always been a great thing about you and Les, is getting to actually visit with you guys in person and
Yeah,
hang out.
we've had some really cool meals and things. And now that we stay till Tuesday. So see, we couldn't do it for a couple years because we had the cat. We always take the cats, and we couldn't leave them in the car because of the heat, obviously,
Right.
and we don't want to leave
Yeah.
them in the car anyway. So we couldn't go, but now we can because we stay till Tuesday.
Hmm.
If I'm alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
last year,
last
we were
year I
beat up.
couldn't
Both of
'cause
us were beat up. I was
oh,
using a
last year I
cane
couldn't.
because of my foot injury. Thanks to cats. But yeah, I had my foot
Yeah,
injury last year, and
well,
so
my
yeah,
knees.
this year I will try to be intact. I'll definitely try to
Well,
come intact.
oh, Holly's getting her a couple more cortisone shots in those knees because I figured out the cure now. You're right, Jay. I won't be hobbling this year, by God. I'm going to be back on the run. Watch out, because here I come. Because I won't be sitting down headbanging at your concert, Jason, because I'll be standing now. I'm not going to say I'm going to sit on the floor, but I'll be standing. And and
I'll
and I'll be back up and running now. Yes, the cortisone shots were a game changer. Last year, if it wouldn't have been for Bear and Lore, who's in the chat. Love you, Baron. Thank you.
Baron's in there.
Baron rubbed my poor legs because he's trained in massage, and he crawled in there in bed with me and massaged my poor legs for a long time. I mean, a while. While we were all gathered in the bedroom with an after party. I think you guys popped in there, didn't you?
Yeah,
So,
I think so for a little
I
while.
think you did, and somebody was playing the guitar. I think it was Carl Moore. Carl Moore was playing the guitar, and we had some singing. And we had a ball. Moon was in there. Moon was sitting on the floor by my bed.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
everybody just kind of, got in the bedroom. But yeah, it was fun. We still got to visit, and that's always special to us, is the after, because we're so busy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except at night when I'm off, being crazy. But we are so busy and stressed that we can't relax. So Sunday night, yeah, we did tarot readings too, Baron.
Yep.
Sunday night, we can relax, we can play games, we can chat, have some drinks, kick back, and just have fun and enjoy you guys. Because, a lot of you we only see once a year, and that's at Imaginarium
That's true.
because we don't get to a whole lot of conventions. I'd like to start going to more, but we are just so busy with we get behind on stuff. We're so busy with press stuff and editing and the
Everything.
convention,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just so much, and the podcast. So we just have so much going on. And then,
Yeah, we
of
do.
course, life. I have an elderly parent, and I have sick grandchildren, and we have some grandchildren here, and some in Indiana, and
Yeah.
it's just a mess. So we
It is
love
a
you
mess.
guys, and we do want to spend time with you
We
because
do.
that is our respite period and our recharge period.
Yeah, and
You guys keep us,
you
going.
do. And that's why this year we're going to get a photo with KB Carlisle, because we haven't gotten one yet. I was alerted to that by him today, and this year we're going to get a photo with him. That's
Yes.
speaking of hanging out with folks. Yeah.
And our going on like our little adventures to go see cool trees and
Oh yeah.
Yes.
our
Oh,
field
that's
trip.
right.
We're gonna
You
go
can tell
see
about that.
the.
Tell about that, Rose. That we did that. What about 3 years ago? 2 or
Yeah.
3 years ago.
And it was a full moon too, which is even
That's
cooler.
right.
And we went to the witch tree downtown.
Yep.
And the saying goes that these I think it was like a trio of sisters or witches
Uh-huh.
that everybody was afraid of, and they wanted to cut this tree down that was, I guess, in front of their house or something, and they cut it down and they warned them not to do it. So then there was like some weird weather, like a tornado or something that just popped out of nowhere. So when the tree grew back, it grew back weird. And then
Not it.
everybody goes that when they visit the tree, they leave trinkets and stuff in their honor. And last year, Les and I went back and they had pretty much all but cleaned off all of the trinkets and the any of the donations and things like that that they left at the tree. It was so sad, but the tree at least was still there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. I didn't know they cleaned it off.
Yeah, except for what they couldn't reach, I guess. But
Huh.
we still left some things in like the little knots and stuff where nobody'd be able to really see it to pull them out.
Huh. That's
But we go every
wild.
year afterwards. We
Well,
always
yeah.
go see the tree. And this year, Les was talking about this house. Tell her.
The documentary that's coming out on HBO tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
About that murder. We were gonna try to find that house. I think it's probably in that same area, if I had to guess.
Jason, I think, knew something. Who was it? Was it you, Jay? Somebody was telling me earlier something. They knew if it was the right house. They knew somebody that knew somebody. Yeah. What's the house?
Is that
Well,
hey
there's a
Holly?
documentary
Is
coming
that
out
Holly?
tomorrow.
Holly, is that Jay on Wicked 13 and
Yes,
31?
yes, yes.
Okay, because he's on deck, and I'm going to go ahead and bring him in because he can tell you directly. I'm bringing him into the show right
Yeah,
now.
he lives in Louisville.
Hold on, we're going to have him in here. Jay's going to be coming in. coming in hot.
What's up?
Here he is.
Oh,
Hi.
I love
Is
you.
it the Caldwell house? Caldwell Mansion?
It's
I
the
think
Victorian Mansion.
Yeah, Caldwell Mansion.
Yeah,
think
where they
so.
found the dude. There was two partners, two men that lived there, and apparently they had what I got from the story. They had a fight or whatever, and then one told on the other. Apparently, one had killed this guy from Lexington, and
Yeah.
he buried him in the cellar in the basement.
Yep.
And he'd been there for 9 months, and he told on him because they were in a spat.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
tell on me like that.
Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Hey, I've always got a shovel handy. I'm right there.
Hey, I have
I
a
got
vlog.
your
We
back.
did a vlog episode on the witch's tree not too long ago. That's coming out here in about a month or two. For
Really?
the Hollow Life stuff, and we go into like detail how that all went down, and then we're if y'all want to go to a really cool location, it's off on Breckenridge Lane. So there was this family cemetery there, and on the land, and development and all that stuff. Bought the land. It's like a big strip mall now. It's got like a Hobby Lobby, Books of Millions there, all that stuff. But you see this big, huge, like square of bushes. And then when you walk up to it, there's an old iron gate, and you look into it, and it's like 5 graves in the
Huh.
middle of the parking lot.
Oh,
Go
So they
check that out,
preserved
because
it.
it's so unordinary and so abstract. It's cool as hell. And
wow.
it's not.
Where they
It's
were able to
probably maybe
preserve
about
that.
5-10 minutes away from where Imaginarium's hotel is.
Really?
Yeah, you just get on the expressway, go to Breckenridge Lane. It's the next exit up. Boom,
Yep.
right there. It's
Huh.
cool as hell.
Well, Rose, Les, all of us, Jay, Stephanie, we're gonna have to take a trip
Oh, hell yeah.
after.
Yes.
Let's
Road
go.
trip.
Yeah, I'll show you
Road
Yes.
all
trip.
where it's at.
Monday.
It's really cool. We're getting ready to do a vlog episode on that space too. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah, there's all kinds of really cool things to actually do here. If like people want to come up for Imaginarium, stay the weekend for that, and then take an extra couple days and actually do some really cool, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say ghost hunting or anything, but like haunted history kind of stuff.
Right.
Because
Right.
it's very cool. And if you've never seen Cave Hill Cemetery, like take the
Yeah, I know.
time
I
to
want to
go
come
walk.
up and go with you.
Girl, you
You
got to
guys,
come up. I
just
will show you everything cool at Cave Hill Cemetery. It's my
Me
I
fucking
know. I
safe
too.
want to
space.
go
I always went and
so
saw.
bad. I'm going to bring Eva. Me and Eva plan a day trip. We got to get worked out with you and Steph, and we'll go. We'll all go one day.
Okay.
I'll bring me and Eva will come up, and yeah, we want to check it out.
Hey,
Me and Steph just went
what
up there
about
in the.
me?
Stephen, you don't like cemeteries. You won't go.
I might. I don't know.
You will
You
not.
Dude,
never know.
we
Stephen,
just went up.
Will not go into cemeteries. He's like, I don't like them. I'm not
We
gonna
just
go.
we just went up there when the blizzard happened and everything, and we went up there in the snow, and there was
Yeah.
no human footprints. And so I was like one of the first people. Of course, nobody's wanting to walk in there and stuff. I'm sitting there up to like my calves, running through the snow, taking pictures of this place. And there is a big ass mountain lion running through there or something. Because like
Oh
There
my
you
some of
God.
go.
the yeah,
Okay.
some of the
Well,
footprints that I
Steve
saw
might
in that
go if
place.
it involves a big cat.
Yeah, I love big cats. So
Yeah, there's big cats, and there's cobra chickens. I mean geese, and
they're mean. They
screw
are
them things. They're evil.
Oh,
They
they
really
are.
are. They
They
are
are.
mean.
But yeah, yeah, definitely plan a trip up here, and I'll take you some really cool places. And Les, Rose, if y'all want to know some cool places to go hit up, man, I'll let you know, man. Like Caldwell Manor is really cool. Taking the
Yeah.
Caldwell Manor tour is like taking fucking Waverly Store. It's really cool.
Wow.
Nice. We
Very
went to
cool.
that hotel last year. We snuck in.
The Steelbach.
Yeah,
And
Silbach.
yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
snuck in and we went into the elevators that we were and all the things that we weren't supposed to go in.
The floor that
Here's
the
a cool
lady was
thing.
like pushed down the elevator shaft. Like we rode the elevator like up and down the one that the lady supposedly was pushed down and died.
Yeah.
But it didn't. The elevator stopped and was really weird too.
Here's
And we
a cool
found
thing about the Silbach.
speakeasy.
A cool thing about the Silbach is Al Capone used to have a room there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we went
found
down in
Did you
there.
go in there?
the speakeasy
Yeah.
that was there.
He had a button back in the speakeasy days and all that stuff. He had a button that if the cops come and everything, he could press, and a faux wall would open up, and he would go through that wall and escape.
We think we found it.
Yeah, they had it
Yeah.
blocked off where we couldn't go up
It's
in
still
there.
there, but yeah, you can't like go in it.
But it's
Yeah.
still there.
But that
Yeah.
was all part of the tour that we took that nobody knew
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
cool. That's
But
called
it-
urban exploring.
But it was an amazing hotel. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Silbach's
it's really
beautiful.
cool.
Yeah, Sealback is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we found the room that the chick was in and stuff. But just to even just touch the building in certain places or the old parts of the building, there's so much like really neat vibration and stuff from it.
Oh, go to if you get the opportunity, man. Go to Waverly. Do a tour at Waverly.
We want
It's
to.
cool.
It's on our bucket
Oh,
list.
God.
I want to take
Oh,
my dowsing
don't go
rods
to the
with me.
Halloween stuff. Do not go Halloween. Ask,
Oh no.
ask Eva, ask Baron. I'm not kidding you. It was a bust. It was awful. I mean, it was, oh my God. It was just
Oh,
bad.
you're
Bad.
okay. Look, I don't know wherever they took you all on the tour, but there's my name up there. A whole
We
bunch.
didn't even get into tour or anything.
Oh,
Hell
really?
far. Their ball consisted of like two people, and like nobody was dancing. Nobody there wasn't that like nobody playing real good music, and they had like vendors set up in the ballroom on the floor. There was no organization. Nobody knew what was going on. We stood in line. Me and Baron stood in line to go on the tour, right? The tour. We stood in line for an hour and a half in the daggone rain and ended up right back where we had went in. Didn't
Oh
do a damn thing.
no.
I am not kidding you.
They asked me to play that ball.
Well, yeah, I'm
I
gonna tell you
declined.
what.
But
Well, be glad because that was
Yeah,
a
be
joke.
glad.
There was more shit going on in the parking lot because there was barbecue, there was beer. That's what was going. I liked the West Six beer was there. I'm happy, right? I'm with the beer. So that was the best thing of the night. Is I got me a good cold beer. The big old cup. I still got the cup. That was the best part. Then, but I'll tell you, we went back to the hotel because we were some other people and they just went home because they's like, we're done. And I got us a hotel room at the Holiday Inn, where we have Imaginarium. And
Yeah.
me and Eva and Baron went back and we had our own little party. We did tarot and sit there and we had a ball and
yeah.
had a good night's sleep. We slept like rocks. And then we went for a 3 a.m. run at IHOP. And then we were at the Waffle House at 11 a.m. So, yeah.
Y'all partied it up good, and at least y'all got some good hangover food.
That's it. That's it. That's what we did. But yeah, it was awful. And I want to go to Waverly. So if you've got a connection there, I've been in Halloween one years ago, and I went into the haunted house part. But I was all excited because I had taken my rods, my dowsing rods, and everything. I wanted to talk to Timmy, right? I
Yeah.
wanted to play ball. I wanted to get my rods out. Eva was
Don't
carrying
roll
them
a
for
ball. Don't roll a ball. That's
don't
just
roll.
true. So back in the day, back in the old band days, I'm showing my age here. Back in my early 20s, when so 20 something, 25 years ago, whatever. So how we used to get in there is so the death tunnel went under Dixie Highway. So that's how we all got in. Was we would walk up the death tunnel and go into it and hang out,
Right,
do drugs and crazy shit. And
right.
so that's when we would all hang out there. It's a big staple of like the local music scene in Louisville. And that was the hangout spot. Hey, like you want to go to done with the show, 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock or whatever, and be like, hey, you want to go to Waverly? Yep. So that's how we went up there and stuff. And some of the crazy ass shit, and it wasn't the drugs. It may have been. But like it's definitely something up there. I don't know what's up there. I don't want to speculate or get too much in the paranormal thing, but like the energy of that place is insane. So the
Yeah.
cool thing would be to like book a personal tour and have it. Right now we're working on, Steph's working on mainly um uh, not to let the cat, but doing a documentary there
Right.
for Hallowed Hills, to do a documentary there. So fingers crossed that actually goes through and we actually get to do it. But no, very cool place. There's all kind, like we did a vlog episode that I'm editing right now about the fountain that's over in that area where the witching tree is in Caldwell Manor and stuff like that. There's a fountain, and it's the story of the Frozen Boy, or Ice
Huh.
Boy. She knows more about it than I do. But anyway, they were tired of looking at these more impoverished apartments or whatever. So the residents burnt it down. Well, there was
Mm.
a kid that it was cold that winter, and there was a kid that was going around door to door and stuff like that. Well, he got in there to stay warm, and he burnt up in the fire.
Oh God.
And
Wow.
apparently, that the ghost actually comes around in the winter, and people have seen his ghost.
Huh.
And come up and talk to him and stuff like that. We did a vlog episode on it. Like I said, that I'm editing now, and really cool stories. So there's a lot of really cool like haunted history and stuff like that here. So I mean, definitely like if you can take the extra days after Imaginarium to go like explore Louisville and do some of that cool stuff, it's definitely interesting here.
Yeah,
That's
So
awesome.
absolutely.
speaking of Imaginarium, are you all ready for Imaginarium yet?
Yes.
Like
Les
I
already
think
put his time off. So he's ready.
Holly needs to get into some training, because like you kind of left me hanging last year, so I
I
expect double
did,
this year.
baby. I did. I
No,
tell
you
you
didn't.
what, I was hurting.
Well, I know, but you missed the whole like I was drunk and I went to go pee and I went to lean up against a tree outside, but there wasn't a tree.
I
Oh
wasn't there.
no.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, and I fell flat on my penis and my nose.
Oh my
And Steph had to come up and like pick me up and get me in my truck and take me home.
That's impressive.
Oh yeah, I was drunk. I was
Wow.
a whole lot of drunk.
It was one of those where you needed to sleep on the floor in our room
Yeah.
like you and Moon did that one time. Jay was a few years back. Oh God, me, him, and Moon. We come in real late, right? And Jay was sleeping on the floor. Moon was on the couch, and I got up the next morning and I kicked Jason. I'm like, Jay, come on, we got a convention to run. And he goes, oh my God, how are you up and not phased? You
I
are
was
not
still drunk.
phased
I
at
was still
all.
fucking drunk.
And Jay's drunk. And he's like, how are you up? And makeup's on. I'm ready to go. And he's like, how are you not phased?
It's game time.
I never seen some shit like that. Like I was like, I'm still fucking drunk. Like, wow. That was a rough morning.
That's funny.
And
That's
I'm up
funny.
and running.
Holly
Let's
is the
go.
only person. Holly's the only person I can see get totally fucking shit faced and be just totally fine the next day. And I'm just like, how?
It's skill. It's a special skill.
I
Why?
think we're the only sober two that run around that place.
Yeah.
Being
But
sober
we
is
Yeah.
have
overrated
just
at
as much
Imaginary.
fun
Yes.
watching everybody be drunk. So
Oh, we got a
everybody's
hell of
drunk enough for us.
me and my guys are putting together a hell of a show for Friday night. So it's
I
going to
can't wait.
definitely
Very
be,
cool.
it's going to be heavy rocking. We got another guitar player coming in, so it frees me up from playing guitar as much, and I can actually run around and act like an idiot. And
Hey, and I can actually stand up and act like an idiot too this year.
there you go. There you go. People will be on
Hey,
the feet
you
this year.
just wait. I'm getting a special shirts. You just wait for this year. I got special shirts coming.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got some plans.
Yeah,
That's
I got
right.
some plans. Got some plans.
I don't know.
That's right.
Holly having a plan scares me.
Yeah,
That means
you should be scared.
this was thought through. Oh no.
Mhm.
Those are the best plans.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So you're on the receiving end of them.
Right.
I usually end
Well,
up
you know, I
with like
got you.
liver. I'm going to end up with liver failure. Oh,
If
oh
you
no.
try to keep up with me, yes, you probably
Yeah.
will.
Oh, I will challenge you, dear.
Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, that a
After
couple
the
years
award
ago, that was
ceremony,
rough.
you drink beer, I drink hard liquor. We're not the same.
Beer, hell, I didn't even know I drank a half a bottle of bourbon on top of that beer, and then I'd had half a bottle of wine with Stephanie, and then she
Let's do it.
shows up in the room in my bedroom holding a half a bottle of bourbon, scares the life out of me. Have you seen Jason? I'm like, yeah, he just left.
Yeah.
You
We
know
were
it's bad.
wondering where you were.
Okay, so that story is hilarious. So we threw an after party in our hotel room after the show, and I brought a bunch of alcohol and stuff and gave it away, let everybody get fucking drunk and shit. You know the party's getting bad when I literally push my drink to the side and I stop drinking so I would be the sober one.
But
I was
sober
like,
is a
I've got to be no, I was already
loose.
drunk, but I was like,
I was gonna
damn.
say, yeah, that's a loose word here.
I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to be responsible.
And he
Lord.
says, I'm taking you to your room. And I said, Jay, I can make it. You know how many times I have made it to the 7th floor and to my room, over the years? I always make it. I got this. He says, you're not going by yourself. I'm going to be responsible and I'm going to take you up there. Well, we're walking and he's like, where's Stephanie? And I said, well, I thought she was right behind us. And we're looking. Hell, we don't know where she went.
Now
We're
she
looking.
disappeared.
She just gone. I mean, she was there 1 minute, gone. And then he takes me to the room. I go in my room. I go in my bedroom. Here she stands with a
I
bottle of
left.
bourbon. Yeah, he's gone. Jay's done took off. I'm going to bed, and here's Stephanie beside my bed with a bottle of, and I'm like, oh my God.
What
I
the
said, you
fuck?
guys had me a heart attack. And then Steven wakes up and he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, Stephanie, teleport it, man.
Dude, there was nothing that will ever mess with me as much as we were at a party room. Me and Dewan, before we came up there, the first Imaginarium Dewan was at. And we were down there, and Steven was sitting in a chair in the party room. We left the party room to go to bed, and we opened up the door, and Steven's sitting in a fucking chair. And we're just like, me and him both looked at each other like, this motherfucker just teleported. Like, how? How'd that happen?
It's a
You
mystery, isn't it?
always find Steven sitting in a
It's a
chair holding
mystery.
a glass of bourbon.
And he
That's
was
what he's
still
doing.
holding a glass of bourbon. It's like he just
But
kind of
that
went and went to the room.
It's mysterious. I agree.
it is mysterious. Mysterious things happen at Imaginarium, things that you can't explain.
But what goes on
It's
at
a good damn
Imaginarium
time.
It
stays
It
don't
at
is.
always stay at
Imaginarium.
Imaginarium though, Rose. We have to tell stories.
Well,
Mhm.
true.
That's true.
Oh man. Good
And
time.
who
I have a certain bread.
Amy McCorkle brought up that Tim Druck, when he won the best documentary, he actually jumped in the pool fully clothed.
There's a pool.
Yes, there's a pool.
Yes, there's a pool.
It's getting way, way worse this year.
Oh no.
Yep.
Pool
Okay.
party. Pool
I'm going
party.
I'm good. Steph's in there taking a bath. I'm going skinny dipping.
Oh shit.
Hey, they even got towels down there and everything. Yes,
I'm going
it's a
skinny
nice
dipping. I
pool.
don't need a
You
towel.
do.
It's warm. It's
Yeah.
warm and yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I gotta.
I'm not jumping in a fucking pool after your drunk ass.
Yeah.
I'm getting yelled at.
Live on the air.
Yeah, I know.
Stephanie I spoke.
Yes, and
She's
we
in
do have
there
a
taking a bath.
Step,
I'm sitting here.
Step, I'll help you drag his ass out. It'll be all right. We got this.
and we
I
do.
like doing podcasts that aren't visual. I'm sitting here laying with the dogs, chilling. It's great.
Yep, it does have its advantages, but
Yeah.
absolutely. We do have a bread maker that wants to speak tonight, by the way, Holly. A certain bread maker.
Uh-oh.
We got.
All right.
You want? I can activate him and bring him into the.
Activate him. Bring him on. He's got stories.
Here he comes.
Here we go.
Chad Elliott, folks, in the house.
What's up,
He's there.
Chad?
Can you hear me?
I
Barely.
can hear you, bread man.
Yes. There he is.
This is what Holly does. She spreads these vicious true rumors around so that she'll get some of the fed.
Yeah. That's true.
I've been sitting here enjoying the podcast with a big gin and tonic, and Stephen knows why.
Yes. He has finished his debut novel. It is done. The final draft, as in polished, edited, everything. So yes, as of today, yeah, Chad is done. Meta
Edited
is
by himself.
well, yes.
Congrats.
Very honored to be the editor on your debut, but yes, you did a great job, and wonderful to work with. So yeah, congratulations, man.
Yeah, I texted my dad, and he immediately said, "So, how soon can I say that you're not that big a deal?" So I was like, you could have started saying that, like 50 years ago, Dad, but whatever.
Well, congrats, man. And welcome to the 500th episode. Yes. And I know
Hey,
you-
Rose and Les and Jason will never believe. Chad, what did we have to do for you that we're going to have to add to our business cards now?
So with this winter storm we had like 3 weeks ago, and the incompetent response of the city of Lexington, Holly and Stephen and Branson had to come and literally chop my car out of the ice that was locked.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
With
we did.
metal shovels.
You had to carve him out of the ice.
Days
Yeah.
ago, finally, the driveway and the parking area finally thawed so that I could actually park my car back there again. So I've been parking out on the street every night, which in this area of town
Yep.
just makes me
I think
wonder.
we lost. Did we lose him?
No, I can hear him.
I can hear him.
Oh, he cut out a little bit. He cut out a little bit on mine.
No, I hear him. I hear him just fine. And Branson fell, and then he was parked close to the bushes. And I told Branson once we got him chopped, I said we're gonna have to rock this car. We're gonna have to rock it, and we did. And we got him out, and then like he's going down the drive past Steve, and Steve's like, he's stuck again. So here, me and Branson coming in. Steve's holding the shovels, and me and Branson had to give him another little shove. And then I went and moved the car so he could park where I had parked, because the roads, they didn't touch our roads. It was unbelievable. Our court stayed, 5 inches thick of concrete ice.
That is crazy.
Mhm.
It was nuts.
The blizzard was insane.
At removal to their job description, on the website and their business cards.
Yeah, we are
Yes.
now the ice removal service.
We have an ice removal service, right?
And Stephen and Holly did a Zoom session with the writers group I'm part of, and afterwards in the little Facebook group that the group has, they were thanking him. I was like, boy, you guys think that was something? You should see what they do to ice.
Yes, we did this wonderful Zoom session with the blah, blah, blah writers group here in Lexington.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Per Stephen's request, I felt the group out as to whether or not they thought you were too weird, and they all just kind of stared at me, and finally Liz Carey was like, they know that we've met them, right?
Well, I do look, sometimes the hair is intimidating. All my hair, because
It's in May.
like you said, it hides secrets. There's a lot of secrets in this hair.
Especially whenever you use it as a makeshift wig for people.
I do,
Like you did
Michael
that one
Noss.
time
Yeah,
for Michael Noss
I did.
and everybody
And
at
Eric Tyre,
dinner.
Michael Noss,
I did.
Yeah.
bunch of people.
Oh, Eric Carr, he looked like a rock star. It was fantastic.
Yes.
That was a
Jay's
Well,
got
good
enough
movie.
hair. He don't need it.
we were talking about ghosts and stuff earlier, and I grew up just a couple of miles away from a pretty famous house in Illinois. The people who built it were spiritualists, so they believed that ghosts got stuck in corners that were at right angles. So these people built a house that inside and out has no 90-degree angles. Everything is curved. And the second
That's
it was
cool.
this
Wow.
room, and they used to do concerts in the ballroom. It's wild.
Wow.
When you look at the house, you're like, what is wrong with that house? Because you're not used to seeing a house that doesn't have any corners.
Right. That's odd.
I mean, I have learned for the past about month and a half that people up north are weird.
Yeah, the more
Yeah.
north you go,
Yeah,
well,
like Pennsylvania.
yeah.
So the best part is that the house currently is the police station for the village where it's located.
Oh my God.
Even the police says there's just all sorts of strange stuff that goes on. Like the ballroom is used for like storing records now, but he says all this stuff about how they hear these footsteps when they know nobody's up there. They hear voices and noises up there. He said something in an interview about how it was just him and like one other police officer in the building one night, and they heard all the toilets flushing, but there's nobody in the bathroom. And I was just like, I would do that just to weird that police chief out. Just
Definitely.
Because of the house.
Well, I was gonna say road trip, especially with Rose and Les and Jay's in here, but it's the popo, and we don't need to be around no popo.
Yeah, dude.
No, I don't want to be around popo.
3 hots in a cot, man.
You don't have to go inside, Holly. You can just stare at the house from the outside.
That would be safer. Yeah. I don't want.
I'll go to jail. It's worth it for the memories.
I'm not
just
sure
give me a good book. I'm good.
I'm not sure it's the jail. I think it's just the police station. I don't think it's big enough to be the jail.
Oh,
well,
by God, it's going to take more than one of them. I'll tell you that to get me in a jail. They better come prepared. I'll tell you that right now.
I want to see this.
Yeah, right. Well, I tell you the other night, Eva Beatrice, I went with her and Christine Burgess, and we went and seen Dracula, a love story. We went and seen it at the theater. This was Sunday night. Well, I doze off like I always do. I've actually seen the movie, but it was wonderful, and I loved it at the theater. I wouldn't because I was bored. I do this. I have slight narcolepsy, so I'll just doze, and so I'm sitting there, and I took one of my mini naps, and I was dozing off, and all at once I hear this pow, and I jump up because I was in this recliner, and I sit up, and Eva's like, "Oh, I dropped my purse." And I said, "By God, I thought that was a gunshot, and I was coming out of this chair." I said, somebody was going to get it, because I tell you what, I was ready to fight. I did. I woke up. I said, I was asleep, and she goes, asleep.
So the movie was good, huh?
Oh my God, it's so good. We've seen it because she's Vamp Chat. Vamp Chat being
It's for
Vamp
the
Chat.
undead.
Yeah, well, we seen it on Halloween night. We actually watched it because we had
Ooh.
a link to it when it was still overseas, and we couldn't wait to see it in theaters because me and Christina and Eva talked about it. The color grading while you're watching on TV is a lot darker,
Yeah.
so you know you couldn't see as well. But at the theater, oh my God, with the surround sound and where we could see better, you know, it was beautiful. It was more artistry and it's a different story. It's a different telling. It's more of a love story, right? It
Right.
doesn't go by Bram Stoker's Dracula. It you know it ties in
None of them
broad.
do anymore.
No, they don't. And the
Unfortunately.
people are griping because I don't. Well, I hate to tell you, and neither did the old Dracula with Gary Oldman. It didn't go
No.
right
I mean,
by
there's a
you
difference
know.
between Bram Stoker's Dracula and what Dracula actually is, and then
Yeah, and then you pull in Vlad.
gothic romance.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's like when the last Frankenstein movie came out, and they're like, "It's the closest to the book ever." It's like, huh?
No, it's
He
not.
has a last.
No, no.
Immediately, you are not following the book because
It was.
he
It
I,
didn't
was.
have a last.
I as a filmmaker, I love the film just because it's beautiful cinematography and beautiful set
yes.
dressing and stuff. But I am very, very tired of them remaking the Universal monsters and making them emo goth dudes. I'm tired
Hey,
of
hey,
sexy monsters.
hey,
You're
hey.
gonna you're
I
gonna
like
sex
sexy
up
goth dudes.
I mean,
What?
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein with Robert De Niro was one of the best portrayals of Frankenstein that I've ever seen since Karloff.
Yeah, but the
So,
Netflix one, he wasn't sexy. He was beastly. I mean, the
well,
makeup
fuck,
and
I wanted to
everything.
fucking I
Well,
mean,
I
he's
know
hot.
because we loved that. He was hot. I mean, I'll give you that. But you
Listen,
know,
Boris Karloff. The only thing that even comes close is Sting in The Bride because nothing beats. You did not create me. As a matter of fact, I did.
Well, with the new one, I like the fact that like Mia Goth was on screen through the movie for a total of 7 minutes, which is the same amount of time as the bride was originally on screen. There
And
was a lot of
7 minutes
that's
detail
cool.
is
paid to
as much
that.
me as I want in a movie. So
Huh?
It
Hmm.
I was torn with it. I didn't like the story, but I love the cinematography.
I did too.
I mean, it was just a
I did too.
beautifully shot film. I
Yeah,
thought it could have
I
been
agree.
written better. And I thought, like, as it went into the story more, when the monster was becoming more monstrous and more angry and stuff, I thought that was portrayed very well. But I also don't like Oscar Wilde. Like, I'm not a big fan of his.
Big
I don't
fan.
think
Yeah.
You mean
the
Oscar
arrogant,
Isaac?
pretentious prick that he played as Victor Frankenstein was, I thought, poorly. Uh,
Done.
yeah, it just wasn't for me. But
Yeah.
the movie overall is good. But I am curious about this new Dracula film because I'm picky.
You'll
And
like it. Well,
okay,
you're not going to like the fact that, well, they romanticized him to a point, but he's still a fierce warrior because they went from the Vlad Dracul,
okay,
Vlad Tepes is where they draw this Dracula character. It was
right,
Vlad Tepes, and they do have there is a scene where they're standing on the hill with heads on a pike,
yeah.
but in actuality, he stuck them through their anus up to their mouth. The real Vlad, in real life, and it did work because it did deter people.
I know
It's
that was such cool lawn decorations. We need to bring it back.
right. We need that back. We
We
do.
do need
We
to bring
really
it back.
do. No, I think so.
I know
I
who
think
would
we
look
should.
perfect on a spike. All
or
those.
just
Never
looking.
mind. I won't. I won't.
I know a few people that would look
Yeah.
All
great on
right.
a spike.
Yeah.
I have a
Let's
list.
yeah.
A lot
I have
of
a
them
list.
are mentioned in the
Yeah.
Epstein files. Just saying.
Ah!
Right. Or run
Okay.
around
All right, Holly.
wearing
That's
masks.
good.
Well, that's one way to take care of pedos. That's one way to take care of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, it did work. But they draw that in there, and it was neat. I mean, you'll love the cinematography. I mean, and the costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, his helmet. Oh my God, pay attention to his helmet when he goes to fight. It was badass. Oh my God,
So
the design on that
I guess
helmet.
it's more of a Is it more of a remake of like the Gary Oldman, Bram Stoker's Dracula?
No, not at all.
Okay,
No,
good.
two different films. And
Because I'm
me and
tired of
Eva,
remakes.
we have differences about that. She
You and me both. You and me
y-
both.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have differences. I love Gary Oldman. She loves this new one more so, but I'm still Gary Oldman is the great chameleon, and
I
I
love
just think
Bram Stoker's Dracula. The only thing that really killed that film for me is I always tell Steph, she's like, "Why do you hate that film?" I was like, Winona Ryder. I hate her fucking
really
face. Yes, I don't like her. I think she's a
well.
very bad actress.
She could have been, yeah. Well, I agree there. She could have been, Mina could have been cast by someone else, but Gary
Yeah.
Oldman, he's just perfection. You can't
How
top.
does this new Dracula hold up to like Nosferatu, the remake?
Oh, well, again, oh God, it's
Different
two different
stories.
films. It's two
Yeah.
different stories. This one's more romantic. Nosferatu was more of the monster
Right. I mean, because Dracula
and
was a
artistry.
narcissistic,
And
Yes,
manipulative.
Nosferatu
Yeah.
was that
yes. Nosferatu was phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
Loved
that's
it.
Nosferatu
a beautiful
was
film.
Oh yeah.
absolutely gorgeous cinematography.
Oh, big time. Big time.
Awesome.
And
So
I
yeah.
I could watch that again with no sound on just because
yes,
the filmmaking itself is just so lush.
Oh yeah,
yes,
I'm
it's true.
literally looking at. I have a poster on my wall, and I got Edgar. Like I didn't really know a whole lot about Edgar, so I walked out of that film, and then like I did the whole backlog thing of everything that he's done.
hmm
And the
hmm
scuttlebutt is he's getting ready to do a remake of The Labyrinth.
Yeah, I heard that.
Um, yeah, with Tom Huddleston as David Bowie's character and Jonathan Davis from Korn.
I thought
And
that was a continuance.
it
I
might be,
object.
but Steve.
Well, you said I'm there for Tom Hiddleston. I'm there. I'm a
Well,
Hiddlestoner. If
Stephen will like
Tom's in
this
it, I'm
when
there.
Stephen will like this when Jonathan Davis from Korn is doing the soundtrack.
Okay. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
also was Queen of the Damned. Oh my
Yep.
God, Jonathan Davis killed it in that.
Oh, that's
And
an amazing
then
soundtrack.
oh my God, I love that soundtrack. And then, Stuart Townsend, he's my Lestat, will always be. And he did phenomenal lip singing
I
to
don't know.
to
You
that.
like the new guy? Have you watched the
I
show?
do like him, but he's great. Sam's great. I love Sam Reed. Because he's got the accent, he's got the androgynous going on, but he still did. I just can't see him like I do Stewart. Stewart really portrayed and got into the mind of Lestat, even his movements.
I like
His
Stewart more than I did Cruz. I mean, I really did like
oh,
Stewart
Tom
more than I did
Cruise
Cruz.
sucked. He is not Lestat in
He
no
didn't care
way,
about the
shape, or
role.
form.
Not at all.
No,
I mean,
God,
him and Brad Pitt
no.
both wanted off the film. Brad Pitt actually tried to buy his way off the film.
Well, Brad
So
did pretty good with
I
Louis,
know
but
he did. But Brad's a great actor. But
yeah, he is. But
um,
the new Louis, the
I
actor that
love
plays him,
him.
oh my God, he is phenomenal.
It is like he watched the original interview and got
Yeah,
Brad Pitt's complete mannerisms down, his speech and everything for that role.
yeah,
I fell in love with that character. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it because I'm such a Louis
yeah.
fan. I really like Louis in Interview.
Yeah, I know.
And
And he's just a whiny bitch. I don't understand it. I don't know why you like him so much.
who Louis?
He's just a whiny little bitch. He whines
It's
about
because it's
everything.
fucking Brad Pitt, and that is one sexy motherfucker.
Well, he
He's hot as
I like the
hell in that
Louis
movie.
from the series. I like the actor that played Louis from the series.
Oh, I do
Oh,
too.
I like
I
him
do
too.
too.
I like him a lot. I like
But as far
everything
as like
about
the
the.
character, like in the book, Louis drives me nuts because Lestat gave him the ultimate gift, right? I have been waiting all my life since I was a little child for, him to come see me and make me a vampire. I'm still waiting. Lestat, I'm still waiting. Just putting it out there. I'm still waiting. So I'm a closet vampire. But yes,
Holly, with your luck though, when one shows up, it's going to be George Hamilton from Love at First Bite.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, a vampire's a
Yeah,
vampire.
yeah, I'll take it.
Look, he has the greatest line ever in any vampire movie with this whole "children of the night, shut up."
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I want to make sure I get a chance to get Amy on. By the way, folks, yeah, she's been
Yeah,
waiting.
Okay.
I'm going to have to
Well,
get off
bring
here
on.
anyway because, well, I got to go to work
Me
in the morning.
too.
So,
Oh,
You say
you guys, happy 500th episode.
Thank you.
thank you.
And I will see you guys soon. Love you all.
Love
All right,
you.
love you,
bye,
man.
Jason.
Bye.
Bye, Jay.
Bye,
Bye.
Les. Bye, Jay. Bye, Steph.
Yes, hang on there,
Chad's
Chad.
hanging on there.
Hang on there,
Bye.
Chad.
We're going to bed.
Good
All right.
night.
Night.
I'll talk
Talk
to you
to you
tomorrow, Rose.
Have fun storming the castle.
Bring the bread. Bring the bread.
All right, we got Amy joining us now because I want to make
Amy.
sure it's
Hey.
500th episode.
Oh,
Well,
excuse me. Yeah, there's that. No, I've been to Imaginarium every year, and it's funny. I do remember the way Tim promised. He said, "If I win, I'm going to jump in the pool," and it was outdoors at that time because it was at the Crown Plaza. And then after the award ceremony banquet, everybody lined across the windows all down the hallway, and he jumped into the pool. And then he went into my room where I had the air conditioning on blast, and he about froze to death. But this year, I'm going to bring an assortment of chocolate wines and some finger foods.
Yes.
And after I teach my workshop,
On
which goes
Thursday.
on Thursday for early arrivals, and the people who participate in the workshop, I want to tell people about the workshop. The workshop, I can't remember the title of it, but I thought it was so perfect. What the title you gave it is, where you parlay your book series into a film, TV multiverse. That's how a producer referred to it. She goes, "You've built this multiverse. You got a play, you got TV, you got films, you got books." So I'm going to teach how to do that. And I just want to put a disclaimer. Someone's probably going to tell you that you're doing it the wrong way, because it seems like I sat on panels last year where people were like, "No, don't do it this way." And I just didn't say anything because I didn't want to rock the boat. But everybody
Oh,
has
rock
their,
the boat. That's the whole point.
yeah, I just want people to know is that there's a million different ways to get in
Right.
and to do it. And you can do it traditional, you can do it indie, you can, and I always feel at home at Imaginarium. So I'm looking forward to it. The only thing that sucked last year is we had a room that had a lot of ants, and I brought leftover food into
I
the
heard
room.
about that. That's so weird.
Yeah, I was like, I had pizza, and I was going to eat it
Yeah.
later in the evening. Nuh-uh. Those ants
And we have
decided.
never had ants. That was but it was raining a lot. So I'm wondering if
Yeah,
that wasn't part of the problem, was the
yeah.
rain.
That's the only time that's ever happened to me there, because I've stayed at that hotel a lot.
Yeah,
Not
it's
even,
weird.
yeah.
That's odd because Jenny and I had so much food in our room that if there'd been ants, they'd have been all over it.
Yeah, we do too. We do too. And that's what I said. It was just, I think it was where you all were, and it just maybe the
Right.
water. That's the only
Yeah,
thing I could figure.
but I'm bringing several different types of chocolate wine. And Holly, I fully
Very cool.
expect you to be in Stephen, if
Yes,
you,
I do plan to.
I
Yeah.
know you're a bourbon drinker, Stephen.
No.
No, not
but
Steven.
but yeah, and I sincerely, I know the choices aren't made yet. We're still several months out from the
Right,
films.
right.
I sincerely hope Agent A Awakens gets in because two first of all, Miles Jordan is a regular at Imaginarium, and he's the
Yes,
hero in the movie,
yes.
and and Natalie Hutcherson is the heroine, and it's a feature film, and they carry that film so well, and I hope. I know my film has
Yeah,
lower
we've
budget than a lot of some of the newer films coming in, but I got my fingers crossed.
we've heard about Natalie Hutcherson before. Yeah,
She's
we've heard about her
amazing.
somewhere.
I'd say so. That's my Padawan.
She's amazing. She like oh she's such an amazing actress. I
She
mean,
is. Oh, and a singer. Oh my
oh
God.
Oh,
You
she can
really
and
sing.
really
she's
need
She
to
gonna
can
play
sing.
play she's gonna
humanity with
play
Natalie.
Missy in the last three Letters to Daniel films. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cut somebody off.
that's Chat. I think
I,
'cause he's
I
a
was
little more faint.
saying you really need to sit down and play Cards Against Humanity with Natalie because you have not had yeah,
Ah,
you'll laugh so hard as to her reactions to things.
I'll bring it this year. Because for the after party in my room, that's one way we've never played with a. But I'll bring it this year. Yeah,
Oh
I'll
my
take it
Okay.
with
goodness.
me so we can
So
play. It's so fun.
yeah. Oh, and I've got new trophies for the Del Weston Excellence in Film Awards, and they're sitting here in my room. They're tall and pretty and blue, and and I can't wait to give them out because I just this time of year I miss Del, and I'm really grateful that you have allowed me to establish that award in his name.
Absolutely. And
Of
that
And
course,
trophy is amazing.
it's gorgeous. It's
Amy
absolutely
showed it off
gorgeous.
online. If you follow Amy,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm like, wow.
well,
The trophy is
the
awesome.
people between me and you, the people who are getting it are deeply deserving. So,
Yes. Mhm.
and
Fantastic.
I'll make that the
Yes.
trophy here going forward because I really wanted to get like the giant, like the normal
Yeah.
size wrestling
Yeah.
belts, but they cost like $169 cheapest.
Woo.
Yep,
And
they're
I'm
not
like,
cheap.
Jeez.
They're not
that
cheap.
that's a little steep for my budget.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
And
Yeah.
your
So,
workshop name, I just looked it up to verify it because I was trying to remember, is Page to Premiere.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
Page to Premiere.
I got a question. Is the Kentucky State Theater still open in Lexington?
Oh, the
Oh
Kentucky
yeah.
Theater? Yeah, absolutely.
Um, when we get off here, could you all talk to me? Because I'm thinking about doing like a premiere there. Because
Mhm.
I wanna make sure the people. There was only 4 people in the cast
Mhm.
of Agent A Awakens, and me. I was one of them. Please don't hold it against the movie. We had we had 2 people drop out. One because they were double booked. They didn't realize it, but they were double booked and that weekend. And then the second one had a doctor's appointment before she was coming, like an ophthalmologist appointment, and she had her eyes dilated and it triggered a migraine.
Oh, geez.
And so it was like, oh Lord, I'm gonna have to do this. I was like, I
Ah,
needed somebody, and I was like, yeah,
well, you should
I'm
have
a,
gave me a holler. I don't know where I was or what I was doing at that time, but I may have been able to make it.
I'm gonna get you in one of my movies again because you
Yes.
majored you majored in running and walking through.
I did.
Yeah, you walked like at the end of the movie. You of Letters to Daniel. You walked across
I did.
the line of the screen as we went, and I'm so proud of that movie. And because of you all and Imaginarium, before the Triple Crown went to crap, I guess.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Well,
uh,
yeah,
because
politely,
Kippy
yeah.
was really, really nice, and
Oh, yeah,
because she
yeah.
was running late, she gave us a larger room, and she made it look more beautiful. And you all brought those, as you know, we were waiting outside, and because thank God you all came, because I didn't have her number. She goes, "You were the wedding party, right?" I said, "No, no, no, no.
No,
Nobody's
we're filming
getting
a movie.
married.
We're the filmmakers.
We're the filmmakers."
Yeah, I'm
But
like getting on the horn saying, "Hey, we need in here."
yeah,
Yeah, no
and
kidding.
and the you all actually recruited some of the wedding party to be extras in
Oh,
that
that's right.
scene.
We did.
We did.
That's
That's
right.
right.
I had one sitting next to me, and then we acted like we were talking
Yep,
when we did the
yep.
awards banquet shot, and then I
Yeah,
had that one sitting next to me. I had a ball with her.
And I was up there with
And
Tony. I was up there with Tony.
you
That
were
was
up there with
awesome.
Tony. I was sit with that one wedding guest, and
yeah,
I was
and
having a ball.
yeah, because of Tony, I never learned Kimberly's name until the second day, or like the end of the shoot, because he called her Blue Batman. She had on that blue dress, and she
Yeah.
looked real pretty, and she was really. And he goes, "And runner up is Blue Batman," and I was like, "Oh Lord, I was calling her Blue Batman for like all day because I didn't know what her name was. And I'm like, this is bad. I'm the director and I don't know what her name is. But
Oh, that was so much fun. I can't wait till I can actually. I'm working with another project of yours next year, and that's going to be fun.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna be script supervisor
Yeah.
and
Whoop, whoop.
on Letters to Matthew. And
Yes.
that script actually was runner up at Imaginarium a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
And
Yes, it
I
was.
wrote the third I finished the third script, so I submitted Letters to Dell. So that's adapted from that book, and I'm on page 51 on Letters to Amy, and then
Nice.
I'll have the whole. Yeah, we
Very cool.
have distribution deals for them for
Okay.
when they're
Okay.
finished, and we have a special non-exclusive theatrical deal, and we're going to get to take the 3 films when they're finished out of post, and we're gonna take all 4 of the letters. I call them the Letters to Daniel
Yeah.
film, even though they got different names. We get to take them up to Smodcastle in New Jersey, home of Kevin Smith's movie theater, and we're gonna do a marathon of them. We're gonna show all 4 films.
Neat.
and we're going to do like a Q&A and a talk back for mental health awareness, and part of the proceeds will go to keeping the theater's doors open, because independent theaters, you just saw what
Yeah.
happened to Baxter Avenue and Village 8, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's why I asked if
It's hard.
Kentucky Theater was
It
still
is. It
open,
is.
because
It's old, but yes, it is. And we also have Lex Studios here now, which we've not went over to see yet, which we've got to get over there. But they're actually a big, huge studio here. They're making movies.
Great facility.
Yeah.
Great facility. Mhm.
well, I I am talking to several potential investors, so fingers crossed. I'll
Yep.
either do it for making chicken salad out of chicken, you know
Yep.
what, or I will do it with real money. And I'm getting to a point where I need to do it with real money because I can't crowdfund well anyway. But when you go to your friends, here's the thing. They're like, we're all in the same boat.
Right.
We're broke.
Yep. Yep.
We're
It's
broke.
hard.
I did not mind like whenever you, Stephen, and you and everybody did Raiden.
Yeah.
I had no problem making a donation to that because Stephen gave me my seat at the table a long time ago and here locally. So I figured that was, and I'll always try to support in some way
We appreciate
because
you, Amy.
Yes, definitely.
when I submit a lot of stuff, it's like this. I don't expect a lot of stuff to get accepted or expect a lot. I don't even expect to win anymore. It's not about that for me.
Right.
It's about
Supporting.
supporting you all, and with the films, it's about giving the actors a chance to be seen for the hard work they've done.
Right. Right. Exposure.
And the crew. Yeah.
You know, that reminds me of something I was going to talk to you about with the AI panel this year. I'd really like it if we could get someone that's a screenwriter on the panel this year, so that
Well, there you
they can
go,
give
Amy.
their perspective.
Put me on the panel.
There you
I'm
go.
a screenwriter.
Yep.
Sign her
Yes.
up.
I'm
Sign
an
her up.
industry award-winning
Yep.
screenwriter. So
I'll warn you that we've already gotten Rhea and Moon. So
Yes.
that day, hey, I had no problem. I love Moon. Moon's the best.
He's in there.
He's read.
Moon's in the chat.
He's a legend. He's a legend. Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of Zero Gravity Management, but I know Moon loves this script. It's When Doves Cry, and it was a finalist one year at Imaginarium. It was a TV pilot, and the pitch went very well, and so they're looking at that and the pitch deck, and because it's like once you do the script, these days you got to have a pitch deck.
What is a
And
pitch
some people
deck?
say,
Explain that for people.
For the listeners.
okay, a pitch deck, there's several kinds of pitch decks. Some the kind that I specialize in is you put what type of project it is, like, oh, it's a 1 hour pilot, 1 hour dramatic series, and you put pictures, you try to put the pictures and text that put the tone and the timbre and you can put pictures of known actors for the characters as long as you put like a so and so type to play like for me it would be twin sisters. I would like I don't know who to pick now because everybody aged out of the role. Like originally when we envisioned this series, it was Kate Winslet, and whenever we had seen Titanic and Heavenly Creatures and
Great movie.
Quills, and she's just amazing. Like, I love her. I loved her BAFTA acceptance speech when she said her teacher, she had a teacher tell her she'd be lucky if she got some of the fat best friend parts. And then she went, look at me now, look at me now. And she had like the BAFTA award. I was like, yeah, you could tell her. You could tell. I mean, but what it is, you tell, like for that particular series, you would say a 1 hour dramatic thriller because it's a mafia family story about twin sisters who are the only survivors of a hit on their family when they were 16.
Oh.
And it deals with the emotional and psychological fallout as adults, and they are hunted basically in the shadows by the people who took out their family.
Oh, wow.
Like there's a gentleman who we originally saw Anthony Geary, but Anthony Geary recently died. So that's not possible. But he's older. He kind of aged out of the part to play Leo. He was one of those characters that will, the character that can get away with and say anything. He had all the best lines, and he's terrible and he's evil. But the person we would, pitch now would be Tim. Is it Tom Hiddleston or Tim Hiddleston?
Tom Hiddleston. Tom.
Yeah, we would put him in that role. That's an example. A pitch deck explains visually what your screenplay does text wise.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I could bring my pitch deck that I have for the Letters to Daniel series, and I could say, here's the Letters to Daniel series pitch deck, and this is that that's part of what I'm going to be teaching.
Okay.
In the workshop.
Yeah, your workshop, and it's on that Thursday, y'all, at 8 p.m. So it'll be after the vendor setup because the early setup will be from 4 to 7. And Stephen has the marathonarium from 4 to 7 or 5 to 8. What did I say?
5 to 8.
5 to 8.
5 to 8. And 7 slots still available,
Yep,
folks.
yep.
7 slots still available.
And then right after that will be Amy's page to premiere. So that way I scheduled that way because I think there may be a few people that are in the marathonarium that will want to jump over and be on the page to premiere. It's going to be limited to 25 people, so there will be a sign up that I'll probably get on the website.
I will provide simple spiral notebooks and pens. If I had more money, I would get fancy notebooks and planners. I recommend people to get a planner.
Yep.
Because so you can schedule yourself when you are working on this stuff.
Well, and also it's a good idea because you're going to be networking a lot at Imaginarium and setting up meetings with people. And yeah, so it is a good idea to get a planner, to bring your planner, because I know some people will already have some.
Yep.
So bring your planner. And then afterward, Amy's going to have a little room get together with the chocolate wine and some snacks. And yeah, we're gonna visit.
Yeah, and it's nothing big. I just wanted a place to, kind of congregate and fellowship, because before everything gets going, because I know when I went to AOF, they would have the night before everything got going, they would have a special party, and they would have more special food than I did. But, they had more money. They were in Vegas. And
well, if I have any brain cells left, I will try to grab a few things and bring with me, or you can make a run out or whatever because we'll get there that Wednesday. But yeah, I can bring a couple things too.
Yeah. And Moon, you did read this one and you liked it a lot. So
and maybe we can talk Chad into bringing some bread.
Bread.
Just saying.
Listen, Linda. I have to infuse, some batches of stuff because, and I blame Maria for this one because, I had the limoncello and I had the coffee liqueur, and then out of the blue one day, Moon messages me and is like, "I hear you make limoncello."
Yeah, he does, and it's good.
He does, and it's so good.
Like, if you find out I can make something, you're like, "Oh, let's tell everybody."
Let's not forget the pawpaw juice. I like it too.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
On that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And I would recommend there are certain courses out there that you can use to expand your knowledge. And like I've learned a term called green swan, which where when you talk to someone about money, you don't talk to them about it in a transactional sense. You talk about what your values are and what message you're trying to send with your movie or your play or your TV show, whatever it
Huh.
is, documentary. And it works because I talked to two people and I got traction with them. So, and I
That's
was,
cool.
That's cool.
I actually, unfortunately, or not, I started crying in the middle of a pitch. So it was like, because we were talking about Dell, because,
Yeah.
Letters to Matthew talks about Dell, and Dell passes away at one point in the film, in the script. And when I started talking about him, you're saying, no, since 2016, a long time. And it seemed like just too short a time because I met Dell in 2016,
Right.
and then he passed away in 2021, and it just how
But he
sometimes it
made a
doesn't seem
big
fair.
impact in your life, and you'll always have those
Yeah,
memories. And you
Yeah, a lot
learned
of
a
people.
lot from him. And it just sucks that he
yeah,
couldn't be a part of Imaginarium, or got to come.
He is. Oh, he
Well, he
is. His
is. That's
award.
true. He is a part of Imaginarium. He's got his own award. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
uh,
Absolutely.
I'm
Oh,
but
heads up, everybody. We got 3 minutes, and
okay. Well,
Podbean will cut us
I'll
off.
go and let Chad and you talk. Have a good
Well, thank
night.
you,
All
Amy. We
right.
love you.
Love
Love
you
you, Amy.
too.
Thank you.
Night. All right. Yeah, we
So,
got 3 minutes left. Or it's not my
still think
choice.
that
We will get
I
cut
still
off.
I still think we need to start up this unofficial game where we assign points to anybody who spots Stephen or Holly at anything at Imaginarium that they're not scheduled to be seen at. Like you catch Stephen coming out of the hotel room, bam, 10 points. Holly's walking Holly's walking through the hall, boom, 10 points. But
I'll be
the
like,
most
go away. Leave me
I
alone
seen
and go
Holly
away.
in the elevator. I seen Holly at the bar. Boy, you'd rack up points in.
that one's too
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
That would be too
Right.
easy.
I know we're almost out of time, but this Imaginarium has become the highlight of my year.
No.
I mean, we talked about the me finishing having a final draft of the novel, and that novel would never have been written if Jenny Noren hadn't pulled me along
Right.
to Imaginarium to help her table. It honestly wouldn't have, because the inspiration to finally sit down and start writing came from that first visit to Imaginarium.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Chad, for sharing that. That's awesome.
So cool.
And congratulations
I'm
again
also going to make
on your
a
completed.
shameless tip.
You
I'm
you
also going to make
completed
a
your.
shameless. You
Oh, go
should
ahead.
come to my Missing Timelines to Titan plot workshop.
Yes. Yes, your workshop is going to be awesome.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, I want to congratulate you on finishing your book, final form,
Yes.
final
Congrats
manuscript
again.
on our
A burst out
on
of
the day of our
Imaginarium
500th
ideas.
episode. Yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, we got about 60 seconds, Holly. So
Okay, well,
yeah, we'll have
thank
to
you
wrap it up.
all for calling in. Thank you for joining us for our 500th episode. It's been a blast. Here's to 500 more. And, it's been a wild ride, right? It's been a wild ride. But we love you all. And we will see most of you at Imaginarium. If you haven't been, you need to come. Obviously, you hear the stories, you hear the people. We are fun. Come see us. And join us next Wednesday, same place, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Another great chat with a guest. We did not have a guest this week, but we will next week. So for the rest of the week, be creative all. Good night.